All right, so we're parked in the big field. We're almost to tract 9, which actually has a much bigger field. But this field's a good landmark. You can see the large power line over there. We came in from the south, well, we came in from the east, and now we're gonna go straight north along the trail system. It'll cut to the east and we'll go up a hill, and then we'll be on tract 9. Super private tract, excited to take a look at this. The aerial, kind of the aerial map that we're seeing on map right, there's tract 9. Shows a large meadow. Other than that, it's heavily wooded, and actually the topo shows some kind of creek bed on the east side. So I don't know if we'll be able to see that today or not. Here's the larger map, right? So we're the blue dot, kind of at the crossroads on tract 8. That purple line is Mill Creek, so that's nearby. And we're gonna go straight north, then cut to the east, and we'll be on tract 9 in just a couple minutes here. So just briefly here, you may see that purple gate when you're out here. That is not part of the Jesse James project. That's an old road that used to cross. It is not anymore. But that is a good landmark because that's right where we're gonna cut east and go up the hillside onto tract 9, where it'll start to level off. Early spring, and actually a little bit overcast today, but not a bad day to take a video. We get to see the property without leaves on the trees, which is really much more useful because you'll be able to see, hopefully there's no recent logging. We're not aware of any, and we'll know in about 2 minutes. Okay, so we went up the hill, everything leveled out. We're looking basically easterly, and this is tract 9. I'm gonna pull up the map right there. We go. Okay, so we just came in at about the northwest corner, and we're going southeasterly on the trail, but it's got the huge open meadow, massive meadow. I mean, pretty much either side of the easement trail. Like a turkey up there. You could be far enough back to be beyond the setback and still set up shop in the meadow. I think there is one big tree stand in one of the trees here. Let's go check that out. Looks like part of the meadow was mowed somewhat recently and part hasn't been mowed this year, but any tractor and brush hog could mow that. I don't know where that big tree stand is. Oh, there we go. We were told there was some type of big tree stand on this tract, and that's going to be it right there. I think the back wall of this tree stand needs some work. Yeah, it's got a board that came loose. So obviously the condition of the tree stand is questionable. Be aware of that. What a spectacular hot spot to hunt. The floor itself doesn't look too bad. And obviously this meadow, I mean this is about as good as it gets for deer hunting or turkey hunting, really. I don't see the ladder. It's got the metal steps that go up there. I'm not going to climb up it, but you can see the steps on different parts of the tree. Got some political stuff up there. Feel free to leave that or remove it. Either way is fine by us. Gorgeous property. Some massive timber on this property. Big oak trees. And this meadow, I mean, if you've done any kind of work or had work done with equipment, with dozers and track loaders and all that stuff, you know that this is a very expensive meadow. This would have been thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to clear this meadow. Big property, wow. So I believe, according to our map, and we'll do a drone video as well, of course. That's the best way to see a big tract like this. But let's look at our map again. That's showing that 90% of that meadow is right on this property. So we're just seeing a small portion of this meadow right now. It extends way down to the south, several hundred feet, all the way to the line of big trees. And then it's hard to tell that it's all meadow because there are sections that aren't mowed. But this is a big, beautiful meadow. You'll see it more in the drone video. As we look to the east here, you can see where it does slope down toward that creek bed. I don't know if we're gonna hike down there today, but we'll see if we can't get a little closer with the drone video. See what that looks like as well. As far as private, peaceful, hunting, camping, etc., this is certainly one of the top tracks out here. It's great to see that big timber. The only timber that we know of that's been removed at all on this property in the last several decades would be whatever was cleared to open up this meadow area. Man, this is nice. And still only a couple hours from St. Louis once you get to I-44. Beautiful property.